Hi guys, today I am sharing a video that is a little bit out of the norm. It is bullet journal related, but it also has to deal with some medical type stuff, I guess. Over the past month, I've been dealing with this really weird, almost an allergy, I think. Not really sure. It could be eczema. I haven't been to a doctor. So I've just been kind of self-diagnosing, which doesn't always go well, but I figured that if I could use my bullet journal for anything, this would be something that I could probably use it for that would actually work. So anyways, about a month ago, I shared a story on my Instagram, on my Snapchat about how I had developed this eye rash on my eyes, and I was certain that it was the makeup wipes I was using, and so I got rid of them. And then it just kept coming and it kept getting worse. And I will post a picture here in about 10 seconds if you're squeamish. Fast forward. And this is what ended up happening to my eyes over time. And they've just kind of like, they get better and then they get worse, and then they get better and they get worse. So I've kind of broke it down to it has to be something I'm putting on my face. So it's probably my makeup because I haven't changed anything else. I was using a facial cleanser from Allergy for a while, and I quit using it because it was something that was new, and so I kind of thought that that might be the case. But as soon as I stopped using it, it didn't change anything. So that's not it. So I wear a lot of makeup. So I have a feeling that I have developed an allergy to my makeup. And I've read a lot on Google, which isn't always helpful, but I read a lot about eyelash glue. So I wear eyelashes almost on a daily basis. Pretty much anytime I wear makeup, I'm wearing eyelashes. And most eyelash glues contain formaldehyde and latex. And I've been using this eyelash glue for a year and a half now, and I've never had a problem, but it doesn't mean that I haven't developed one. But I went without it for a couple days and my eyes were still the same. So anyways, where this is all going is in the following video, I'm going to show you guys the tracker that I set up for December and January to track this allergy and try to narrow it down to what it could be. This could work for somebody who has a different type of allergy, whether it be a skin allergy or a food allergy, a contact allergy, and you could maybe even include this into something for eczema, if you have eczema, and see what makes it better or worse. But I wanted to show you guys the spread I did. It took a long time with all the lines and the grid work just because it's a 2-month spread. But I did want to show you guys how I am planning, at least, to use this to kind of narrow down what's been happening to me and hopefully figure it out because it's driving me crazy. So I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you get some use out of it and that you can include a tracker like this if you are experiencing something similar, and try to figure it out on your own so you're not spending a lot of money going to the doctor if you don't have to. I will tell you this, if mine doesn't clear up here soon, I will be seeing a dermatologist or someone to try to help me figure this out. So thank you guys for watching and enjoy the video.
Okay, guys, so here is the spread. This is obviously quite a ways through. I hadn't really even thought about sharing this in video format. I had already planned on sharing it on Instagram, but I figured that a video gave me a better opportunity to fully explain how I'm using it and what I'm going to be doing and all these sidebars, because this is a massive tracker. It takes up this whole page, and this is in a Nuna, so it is a little bit bigger than A5, so it's a pretty big tracker overall. Um, but I did want to go over what it is and what I'm tracking, so I kind of figured I'd just leave all this grid work because that's pretty much what a lot of the video is going to be. So I set this spread up after filming my December setup, just because I hadn't really thought about doing it until recently. So anyways, it starts on the 1st of December and it's going to go all the way through the end of January. It's pretty big spread. So starting from the top, we'll just start with everything that I'm tracking. So I'm tracking things that I'm actually using on my face, everything from my moisturizing cream and my makeup and my face wash. And then after that, I am doing my symptoms, which I have also broke down. So we'll just start at the top of the page. At the very top, I have my moisturizers, and since having this, I've bought different ones. I normally use just this cheap Equate daily moisturizer. It's not super greasy. It's usually what I put on before I put on my makeup. And then after developing this, I bought CeraVe because it was something that somebody had recommended to me. But it has this ingredient in it called I don't even know. It's a long word, and A woman who works in a dermatologist's office told me that a lot of people can have irritations from it. So I don't use it as often, but I like it more than the Eucerin, which is the one below that, because Eucerin is super greasy. It's usually what I use at night. So those are the moisturizers that I use. And then we move on to makeup. So for my makeup, I've been kind of trying to whittle it down. I've thrown away a lot of stuff. But what I have down is primer, Fit Me foundation. It's from Maybelline, and I've been using it for years. I wear a lot of higher end makeup, but for some reason this foundation, it has always just worked great for me, but I'm not sure if that's still the case, so I wanted to include it. My Tarte Shape Tape concealer, my Fit Me loose powder, eyeshadow, a waterproof mascara that I have, Too Faced mascara, Buxom mascara, and then we get into my eyelash glue. So I have one that's labeled LF free, which means um, latex and formaldehyde free eyelash glue, and then my regular eyelash glue. And then Lagoose eyelashes, that's the brand that I wear. They come from Amazon. And then other eyelashes, just in case, I don't know, maybe there's a chance my eyelashes could be doing it. Liquid eyeliner, stick eyeliner, setting spray, and then today I just tried this stuff that I had in my cabinet. It's Maybelline 24-hour foundation. I thought I'd try just a different one, and I left one space open at the bottom just because I've kind of played around with everything and I'm starting to wonder if it's my foundation, so I'm going to go and buy a sensitive skin full coverage foundation, so I wanted to have a place to add that in when I do get it. Following the makeup, I have a section for face wash. So I use one by Olay that has ginger in it, and I've been using it for a long time up until I used the Curology, which I quit using. And then I was recommended by a lady to try out baby shampoo for my eyelashes. She said that it can really help if your eyelashes, the pores there get clogged. So I've been doing that also. So that is all the stuff that I might use on my face in a day. So those are the things I'm tracking from December to January to kind of try to help determine which ones are causing symptoms. So then at the bottom we get into symptoms, and in the video you won't see this, but I did divide each of these boxes up diagonally for AM and PM, just because my symptoms can vary so dramatically. Like I can wake up and have really, really, really puffy eyes. And then by the time the end of the day comes, they can be not puffy, but they could be super scaly almost. So I wanted to have AM and PM. So I have symptoms for my left and right eye because even though I wear the same makeup on both eyes, my eyes seem to have different symptoms. So the symptoms are as follows: red, puffy, itchy, burning, and then cracking and flaking. So I'm just going to kind of try. It's going to be a lot of work and just keeping up on it, but I'm going to try and do it every morning and then every evening as well after I take my makeup off if I wear makeup. I've been kind of trying to go a couple days without it. Like today I'm wearing makeup because we're going to a Christmas stroll downtown tonight, and honestly I look like a 13-year-old version of my father when I don't wear makeup, and I don't like it. So I chose to wear makeup today. And then at the very bottom, I have symptoms other, because other things that I've noticed are that I'm starting to get like red flakiness around my nose area, like where my nostrils are, and that can get kind of flaky, and you can notice it especially when I'm wearing makeup. And then also around my earlobes. And these are the things that kind of made me question if I just have eczema or if I'm allergic to something, and it's the one thing that made me wonder if it might be my foundation, because those are both areas that my foundation touches, as well as my eyes, obviously the skin on my eyes being the most sensitive. So those are all the things I'm going to track. So hopefully by the end of this, or by the end of December, I'll be able to look at the makeup section and kind of be able to narrow it down based on what I've worn those days and then what my symptoms were the following day. So if you have an allergy, or you think you have an allergy, this might work for you if you can start with a solid list of things that you think that it might be. So I encourage you to give it a shot. Here in just a minute, you will see a couple pictures of my tracker after I had filled in day one with all the things that I wore and what I've used, and then what my eyes looked like in the morning. And then tonight, obviously, I will fill in the rest and continue this on throughout the end of January, unless hopefully, I guess I should say hopefully, it will clear up before the end of January. So if you're going through something similar, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that it'll get better and you can figure out a way to make it better. Or that you see a doctor, you know, that's kind of the path I'm on too. So, good luck. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you got some use out of it and enjoy the rest of your day.